So good afternoon all on a blustery Thursday afternoon, and we're out on this. Now this is a test ride for the customer. This is Vincent's bike, one of our regular customers. Absolutely loves his LXR, and had an issue with the chain stretching, and we have fitted it with a new chain and sprocket set. And we've gone a little bit upmarket on the chain on this one. It is a pressed chain, it's not a linked chain, so it's not got a split link in this one. This one is a pressed chain, a little bit more money, but pressed chains are always better. You tend to find your pressed chains on your big bikes. And while he was at it, asked for a new rear tyre. He had a nail in the old one, plenty of tread still left on the old tyre, but it got a nail in it. So we have updated, or should we say upgraded, to a decent bit of rubber on the rear of this, and it is running a Dunlop Sportmax GPR 300. Nice bit of Dunlop rubber on the back of this, as I shall find out in just a second. It is very, very windy today. I'm getting blown around all over the place. We're going to go out, and it's just down to me, just put a couple of test miles on this just to check that chain and sprockets are all good. One thing I'm going to do, roundabout, and get that bike over. Yeah, definitely leads a lot more than you would on that standard Lexmoto rubber. I do like a bit of decent rubber on the rear of the bike. Obviously if you're looking at getting tyres, put some decent rubber, Michelin, Dunlop, Pirelli and all that sort of thing. Ooh, breakdown. Right, next to the petrol station, good place to put a car. Why don't you just push it into the garage? A nice steady 40 mile an hour. I'm just checking this bike out. Noisy bus. God, this vehicle's breaking down everywhere. Oh, no. The cement truck has, where's that lorry? Pretty darn good. Alright, we're going to flip round the roundabout on this one. You stay there, peoples. Thank you very much. I think that woman at the roundabout stuck the nose out. Look at the sight of that. Oops. Right. What I'm going to do is just put it round a few more roundabouts, just check that bed the rear tyre in for him. And I do like to bed a tyre in nicely. And what I'm going to do, I know what's coming up. I'm going to shift to the outside lane because I know what is coming up. And I bet your van boy comes up the inside. Told ya. Nothing like shoulder checks, just keep your eye on people. Bike's running nice and effectively, chain feels good. So obviously I don't want to stretch that chain too much before it's bedded in nicely. One thing I do like about these LXRs is the riding position. And just throw it over. That is absolutely lovely, that rear end. You can just feel the amount of stick compared to the standard Lexmoto rubber. Just putting some decent rubber on the back of these, but the Lexmoto rubber is good, but when you're obviously used to riding sports bikes and hooking yourself off a bike, you know, a lot of people are, oh, you can't get your knee down, you've got to be absolutely flying into a corner to get your knee down. Absolute rubbish. If you get your foot peg positioned correctly, and then you heel up into the side of the bike, knee down, what you need to do is shift your backside off the bike, keep your body weight over, keep the bike to the outside, and even on wet, just look how far that thing leans, which is what I like to do. Obviously I need to check I've got nothing behind me, so I can scrub these tyres for the customer. And Scrubbing tyres is done just by weaving the bike backwards and forwards just to get some dirt up on the edges of those chicken strips. Nice steady 30 mile an hour. As Missy Elliott would say, get your weave on, get your weave on. Yep, that's good for me. Okay. All nice. Handles like a beauty. So back to the garage we go. Quite happy to release this back to the customer now. New chain and sprocket. Nice bit of rubber on the rear end of this. And don't forget, we'll see you on the live feed Friday, Military Biker. You're going to miss out tonight because I'm not going to have this video up in time tonight, but we're going to be on the Zedhead Motovlogs tonight as well. So from RB and the crew and the team at Eclipse, as always, be well, ride safe, and it's a big goodbye from me.